Okay, I just want to go a little bit more in depth on the 125 Honda Grom here. A little background on myself. Back in 2014-15, I was selling motorcycles, Hondas, at a Honda dealership. I was fortunate enough to spend 10 years working at a Honda dealership, motorcycles with Yamahas, Kawasaki's, different ones like that, for 10 years. So I talk to people about buying things all the time, but all I really did was talk about having fun. And if you're thinking about buying one of these, I would say do it, because you know why? It's just a lot of fun. It's nothing spectacular. It's not like it's explosive or anything like that, but I could ride it all day, and I weigh 195, I'm 5'11", and I could ride all day at 50 miles an hour. That's how I got up here. A highway, took the highway. Las Vegas is right over there, but I can ride this thing up here no problem. But anything over 50, I don't take it on. I don't ever take it on the freeway because it's not fast enough. And this is a 2015, so it's only got a 4-speed transmission, but it's a lot of fun and it's easy to ride if you know how to shift, ride the gears and stuff. The thing of it is, you can ride it 100% and be under the speed limit almost all the time. And the only thing that this one has done to it is slip-on exhaust. It's fuel injected, doesn't have a power commander or anything like that, air box. I don't mess around with it because it's only going to go so fast. It's only going to do so much. So you just have to realize that, you know, what it is. And it's not a freaking speed machine. It's not a supermoto. It's not a stunt bike. Speaking of which, people always want me to do wheelies on this. You know what? Those Honda engineers, they're funny about that. But see, the oil sits in here, okay? And it splashes up into the cylinder there, okay? So you tip this up, cylinder up here, and the oil goes down here. So my point being is the oil doesn't get to the cylinders. So you're basically running, when you're on one wheel, you're running your motorcycle with no oil going to the important parts, which is the piston and the valves. So just keep that in mind. If you see a friggin' bike that's got, you know, there's pegs on it everywhere, in the cages and all this other stuff, there's a very good chance that they spend a lot of time on the rear wheel only, and that engine is not good. I mean, rebuilding one of these engines is probably not that big of a deal, but you don't really want to spend the money on it. I've had this thing for 2 years now. Over 5,000 miles I've ridden it, and I haven't had to do anything to it except change oil. And it's just a fun bike. And you'll get it, and you think, oh, I want to get something faster, which I definitely did. I've ridden hundreds of motorcycles in my life, if not thousands. And I've ridden a lot of fast ones, but this is just pure fun for around town. What the heck that is? But anyways, I had it for a year and a half in the back of a van I used to drive. I used to drive a minivan. I took the back seats out and I put it in there, so I used to just drive it around everywhere. And then pull out this motorcycle and ride it around. Kind of feel like Dumb and Dumber. And that's another thing too. People always talk to me when I'm on this thing, ask me different things about it. How expensive is that? It's not one of those cheap ones you see on Craigslist. Chinese ones, you get what you pay for, so you just got to be careful. So if you're thinking about getting a Honda Grom, I'd say definitely get one because they're a lot of fun. Probably won't be your last or only bike, but it's definitely a fun one. So I hope this helps anybody else thinking about getting one. Plus, they're not real expensive. I got this one totaled $3,000 from a dealer out the door. That's with tax, license, everything. They wanted to put on a friggin' recondition fee on a Honda. It's like, are you kidding me? It had 700 miles on it. It's like, recondition. What'd you do? Put new oil in it? No. Anyways, well, I hope this helped out. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.